In today's tutorial, I'm going to show you guys how to resolve a system restore error 0x80070002 that you might be getting on your Windows computer. So hopefully this should be a pretty straightforward tutorial, and without further ado, let's go ahead and jump right into it. So first thing you're going to do is open up the start menu. Just left click on the start button one time. Type in CMD. Best match should come back with command prompt or CMD, and you want to go ahead and right click on it. Left click on Run as Administrator. If you receive a user account control prompt, you want to left click on yes. And in this Elevate command line window, you want to go ahead and type in chkdsk space / and then type a capital R, and then with another space / capital F space / capital R, exactly as it appears on my screen. So again, chkdsk space / capital F, and then you want to do another space / capital R. Hit enter on your keyboard. So you will actually have to run chkdsk and schedule for the next time your system restarts. You're going to have to type the Y key on the keyboard. Hit enter. So it will scan next time you restart your computer. Let this run after you've restarted your computer, and hopefully it'll find and fix any corrupt files that it detects. If you're still experiencing problems, so let's say you run this, you should restart your computer at this point. And if you're still experiencing problems after you've restarted your computer after running that scan, you want to go ahead and open up the start menu again. Type in CMD. Right click on command prompt. Left click on Run as Administrator like we did before. Left click on yes here. Now we are going to run the system file checker utility. So we're going to just type in sfc space / scannow, exactly as it appears on my screen. So again, sfc space / scannow. Scannow should all be one word attached to that / out in front. Hit enter on the keyboard. This will take some time to run. You do not have to restart your computer in order to begin the scan. So again, let it run. Hopefully it'll be able to resolve the issue as well. And I would suggest restarting your computer once it's done, even if it doesn't ask you to. And hopefully that should be able to resolve your problem. So as always, thank you guys for watching this brief tutorial. I do hope I was able to help you out, and I do look forward to catching you all in the next tutorial. Goodbye.